Hello, my beautiful friends. Libra. How are you, Libra? All right, so this is going to be a reading for our friends Libra, general reading, okay? I want to make sure that we remember that. General reading only, not specific. For Libra for the third week of September. September meaning from the 15th to the 21st, roughly speaking. All right, Libra, let's see what we got here. Now, some people are asking me, Marco, why do you make the cards? Why do you put 7 cards on the table? Why don't you do the Celtic cross? Or why don't you do the X? And my answer is, what's the difference? Do you think the cards are going to say, oh, I'm not going to talk to you unless you make me into an X? All you have to do, my dear friends, is respect the cards, be grateful, understand that they're alive just like you and I. Everything is godly and everything is energy. And simply ask, is there anything you want to tell me for the next few days, for the next couple of months? And the cards don't care if you shape them like an X or like a cross. So the way I do it is, okay, is there anything you want to tell me for me, right? Every 2 or 3 days. I said, this is my present, this is my past, my future, and this is my overall spiritual path. So that's it. So I'm doing the same thing for you guys. Now, of course, you remember this is general, so I'm reading for the sign of Libra, not for John, Mary, or Frank. Okay? All right. So from the spiritual side, should I reshuffle them? Oh my God. Wow. So it's very, very simple. Again, this is not for everyone, okay, you guys? Some of you had the roof caving in over your head, a big fight, perhaps over money, explosion of feelings, arguments, walking away. That's it, we're done, cutting off, like, psh, you have to make a drastic decision. Some of you, okay? So don't take it personal. Don't say, Marco, it's not me. I know it's not you. I'm not reading for you. Hello? But some of you needs to hear this message. So, this is also the card of cheating. There's 3 swords, which is 1 too many, right? It's supposed to be 2. So you faced making a decision. Let me see so that's your spiritual overall red flag. Let's see what you're dealing with instead. Oof. As above, so below. So right now you ain't a happy camper. Holy macaroni. What happened? I don't like that. I wish I could always give good news, you know? You're going to win the lottery, you're going to make it big, you're going to heal, you're going to get married, you're going to have babies, you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you know? But unfortunately, sometimes, I mean, this cannot be a coincidence, you guys. Kaput, finito, done. Hey, Sept, keep on giving me black cards, eh? Don't worry, or it's good. Don't worry. Just keep on giving me more crap. It's enough. They get it. It's not good. It's sad. Are you going to keep on giving me more bad cards or what? We get it. It's done. Finito. Okay. Finito. Yeah, they had a fight. Somebody left. We know. That's good. Somebody found out. Son of... Oof. And now we are needy and sad. Okay. Got it. Got it. I mean, it doesn't take a Pythagoras to understand what's going on here. You got the death card. Not a literal death, but the death of something. You got this guy here, the head is going to fall off his body. He's so sad. Then we got this. I mean, this is the epitome of a stop in the heart. We got here, you're looking to make new plans. We got here, somebody literally leaving. Here is like a lot of effort for nothing. And we got some news. Perhaps that news was the information which started the process. And now you are alone in peace, or you're going to be alone in peace, stable. But of course, you're going to go switch back and forth between I'm okay, I'm not okay, I'm okay, I'm not okay. See what in the hell happened here? Oh, okay, well, it's so simple. Big disappointment. So someone stole you blind. Someone literally stole from you. And this was huge for you because you felt greatly disappointed. Whilst you were sleeping, they were doing something behind your back. And it could be about money. It doesn't have to be about love always. Tarot is not about love all of the times. Sometimes it's about work or friendship, or brothers and sisters, a boss or an employee. How do you know? Perhaps you gave the keys to them to close the shop for you. But before they close the shop, they take home like $50,000 worth of merchandise. How do you know? Or perhaps you didn't get paid what they're supposed to pay you. Anyways, it doesn't matter. All I can see is that someone was stealing you blind, and most likely got to do with money. And this is very, very risky for you because you either got thrown out or you feel like, oh my God, like you're going to ruin me, like you're killing me. So right now you are disappointed. I mean, could I interpret these cards any other way? Could I tell you you're going to get married, or you're going to be happy, you're going to have a baby, or you're going to be what? It's black, death, sadness, freaking broke, homeless. What do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you that these are happy cards? There ain't. Do you want me to tell you that this is a marriage? It ain't. So, sorry you guys. Sorry you guys. Now, let's see if it gets any better soon. Oh. I hoped that all three cards were going to be oriented upside down, because I said, okay, I'm just going to turn them around. Sorry, you guys. I'm really sorry. Look at this. Sept, what the hell are you doing here, buddy? You're killing me. It keeps on getting worse and worse and worse. I wish I could give you some good news. I hope I can give you some good news in a moment. A happy family upside down? What the hell? This could also be a couple who were so close to their target. Like this is a target, a dream, the rainbow, the part at the end of the rainbow, but it's upside down, right? Oh my God. What the hell, Sept? Well, good thing this is just a general reading, okay, guys? So don't take it personal. Just say the hell with it. Say, this is not me. This is not me. It's okay. So we got more sadness here, more sadness here, more sadness here. What in the hell, Sept? You're killing me, Sept. Oh my God. If it weren't enough, like, he's going all the way. Oh my God. So what should they do? Should they just lock themselves in the house for a month and do nothing at all? Like, here's like, they can even breathe. As soon as they take a breath, they lose everything. What's going on here, Sept? Can you give me some good news or what? Can they breathe at least, or should they just stop breathing? Okay. We got an offer here. You alone, you don't want to talk to anybody because you're sad. Because you're sad. Okay, I get it, sad. I get it. Okay, so this ain't good. It ain't going to be a good reading. I'm sorry, you guys. Don't make nothing of it. This is a very bad reading. It doesn't matter what I do. I'm trying to get you some good cards, but they keep on coming out terrible. I am sorry. Here is you don't want to talk to nobody. Here's one person making you an offer, but you don't want to talk to them. And here's the same card as that. And here's you missing somebody. And here, just in case, we got the death card again. Now, we got the sun here, but I mean, how many cards do we want to flip, right? Okay, so this is not a good reading, but it doesn't matter which way I go. I guess if we want to interpret, if we want to find the silver lining in all of this disaster, is this, believe it or not. The Ten of Swords signifies, yes, it's a huge betrayal, yes, but it also signifies the end of suffering. Because after the Ten of Swords, there is the dark night of the soul, and then you're reborn, you respawn, like, the phoenix. So that's the only silver lining that I can give you here, my dear friends. Otherwise, should I just scrap this reading? No, it wouldn't be fair. If I scrap it and I would do it again, it wouldn't be fair. Let me tell you what happened to me about 6 months ago, just to show you how the tarots are literally alive. So this lady from Italy bought a video reading pre-recorded. So she asked me a question, and, it was a 50-minute reading. So I shuffled the cards, and as soon as I flipped the cards, the very first card was the death card. Literally, this card right here. So I says, oh my God, I don't want to start the reading like that. I says, I'm going to retape it. So I stopped the recording, reshuffled the cards, pulled the first card, the exact same card, the death card. And I said, oh my God, I don't want to start the reading like that. I can't. Okay, stop the recording, shuffle the cards again, push record, first card, you guessed it, same card again, the death card. That's when I said, you know what, Marco? It's going to have to be the death card, whether you like it or not. So I continued the cards, I continued the reading, and I was kind of worried, I was kind of worried to send such a video. I mean, it got better later. There was a inheritance and so on and so forth. But bottom line is, by the time she got that reading, she said, Marco, my mom just passed away. And I said, oh my God, and now I know why that card kept on coming up. She said, no, exactly. I said, I didn't want to show you. No, she says, the cards were right. My mom passed away yesterday. Well, I says, okay. Condolences, but I says, if it makes you feel better, you're going to have a nice inheritance. She says, yeah, I know. Thank you. What happened actually a month ago was amazing. I posted on my Facebook. You guys are not going to believe it. So I did this live reading. And as soon as I looked this nice lady from the States, I said, I don't like your energy. She said, what do you mean? I says, is everything okay with you? She said, oh yeah, I'm doing good. Doing great. So I'm keeping on doing the reading, but I keep on getting this pain in my stomach. Like right here, I felt uncomfortable. I says, listen, my dear. I says, when was the last time you got checked? She says, why, Mark? Are you scaring me? I don't know. I says, I get this sense of discomfort in my stomach. And she says, Marco, I'm fine. Like, I'm really healthy. So I'm 48 to 49 years of age. I eat excellent and so on and so forth. I said, okay, all right. I said, my apologies, but I'm getting this stomach ache for some reason. And I don't feel right. This doesn't feel right. Anyways, we ended the reading. And 1 week later, I'm going to show you because it is important. Look, a few weeks ago, you advised me in my reading that there was something going on with my health, that I should do something about it, and that it was no joke. Well, my dear gentleman, you were absolutely right in capital letters. I went to the doctor last Thursday to get checked, and it turned out that I was just about ready to get a heart attack. So he sent me straight to the emergency. So thank you. You saved my life. Much love, always, my friend. So you see, sometimes, I was feeling this pain right here, right here. And of course, the heart is right here, right? A lot of people think the heart is over here. No, the heart is here, my dear friends. Right here. That's where the heart is, right here. So there you go. Sometimes we have to listen to our instinct. So should you worry about this? Keep in mind it's general. So it's not for anyone in particular, but if it kind of resonates, perhaps be prepared. Don't get into trouble. Don't get into fights. Because if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be, okay? If you need a personal reading, get a hold of me. The address is at the bottom. And then I'm going to do a reading just for you, okay? Thank you, guys. Now, let's see if there is any love message. Now, what's going to happen, this is funny, I'm going to make you laugh. This little personal story that I just told you, there will be some people messaging me at the bottom of this video saying, Marco, you talk too much about personal things. We don't want to know about your things. I said, okay, no, sorry. And then there will be people saying, Marco, that was so fascinating. Please tell us more. Wow, that is so informative. I wish you would tell us more. So we always got to kind of try and make everybody happy. So I follow my gut feeling. If I feel like I should tell you something, because perhaps this little story might help somebody. Do you have a stomach pain somewhere? Maybe you should go get checked. You never know. Okay? She thought everything was fine. Instead, the doctor says, you're having a heart attack, for God's sakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Soulmate. Now you know. Son of a gun. Now it all makes sense. I was waiting. Worth waiting for. Look, I was telling Sept in my mind that, Sept, what the hell are you doing here, buddy? You're embarrassing me. Why are you giving me all this garbage? Here? I mean, this is really sad. Now I know. Because your soulmate is coming in. That's why. So you are getting freed up. You're removing all the garbage from around you to make room for the real thing. And look at this, worth waiting for. Are you joking? This is why you're not meant to marry whoever this person is. You are getting prepared. This is why you say no to offers, because your real soulmate is coming in. Now I know. Thank you, Sept. I'm sorry. I apologize if I was rude. Now I know. You're always right. I know. You're always right. I gotta trust you more. Wow. So you cleaning up right now, getting ready for the real deal. Oh my God. All right. Let's see if there's any messages here. There's two oracles. Oracle number one, crossroads. So you got to make a big decision, my dear friends. And the decision is, do you trust that your soulmate is coming and clear what's around you? Or are you going to take a chance and stay with what you have? And perhaps you're not going to meet your soulmate. So you're facing crossroads. Oof. Look at this. Meant to be, destiny, predetermined. I'm just going to shut up. You decide. Now, yes or no, think of your question. Yep, I got 3 yeses in a row. Look, it's no, yes. There's 4 yeses for no. But I got 3 yeses in a row. That's really nice. Thank you, Sept. This reading, I thought it was going to be a disaster. And we got saved at the last moment. Now we know what was really going on. Oh my God. Thank you, Sept. Thank you, everybody. Big hug. Now you can smile, okay? Because that was, my God, we started terrible, we ended terrible, but in the end, we knew what was really going on. Look. You kidding me? God bless you. See you soon.